Imagine a society where baddies can't be baddies anymore, tricks can't trick anymore, and the finance and tech bros are broke. Soon, that nightmare will become our reality as Trump has put a tariff on every country and we're entering a recession. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amaya and welcome back to Amaya's Unsolicited Opinions. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the recession and how it's causing the fall of the baddies. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the various things that are causing this recession and how this is going to change the way that we perceive the baddie era from 2025 to 2028. So let's get right into the video.
Victim of the tariffs. I went to go put my Fabletics order in, and it should be $0. I have all these credits plus free shipping. It's $40 for the tariff fees, and that's nothing. I told my mom, I was like, girl, because she's a Temu person, for Temu or Shein, if you don't get your orders before May 2nd, everything is going to have $25 to $50 per item that you buy of an extra tariff fee. So all of our hot girl outfits from Shein, it's over, girls. It's over.
I was not taking the tariff thing serious. Please take it serious. I was shopping on Essence and I just went to pick up my package and they're like, oh, your total is $345. What? $345? Yeah, I'm done.
Yep.
There's recently been this trend in content over the past couple years where more women are getting on the internet and talking about their horror stories at nail salons and hair salons, where not only do they go and pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to get their hair and nails done, but they also go and hairstylists either do not show up.
She hit me with the hey boo text message, we need to reschedule or cancel. We're gonna go ahead and just cancel it and you send me back my deposit. She said the deposit not refundable. To who?
Cut off women's hair.
Don't cut too much. I'm just asking for the ends trimmed. Oh. Just trim the ends. Oh, why would you do that?
Completely mess up the hairstyle.
My hairdresser gave me bangs that I did not ask for. And yeah, I'm upset because I don't think they look great, but more importantly, I'm upset because I feel like I was robbed of the opportunity to have the complete meltdown that you're supposed to have before bangs.
Completely mess up nails.
This is what I wanted, okay? This is the pastels, and this is what I got.
And still will chase women out of the store and expect them to pay their prices, as overpriced as there are. And recently there was a case on the internet of this woman doing this little girl's hair, and she accidentally sent the payment to the wrong Zelle, alerts the hairstylist of this. So, instead of being professional and handling that situation in a professional manner, the hairstylist went viral because she was dragging the little girl around the store.
A 15-year-old girl getting dragged by her hairstylist in Prince George's County.
And a lot of hairstylists are going viral on the internet because after they mistreated their clients get on the internet. And like I said, they have these story times and they talk about how outrageous their experience was. And the hairstylists go on those same apps and those same platforms and dig themselves in a deeper hole. Or actively expose themselves for beating up their clients, which is crazy.
Come with me today to slay my client as I tell y'all about the story of the time when I had to beat my client up and refund her deposit.
Because there's no reason for you to get into a physical altercation when you're a business owner that provided poor business and poor business practices. If I'm unsatisfied by your work, instead of trying to beat me up, how about you fix it? I just don't understand. Instead of trying to beat me up, why don't you do your job?
Like, y'all, she said the lace band. She said something about keeping a lace band on, so I took the fucking lace band off. And it's just like... Like, are you fucking playing with me right now?
The second reason the recession is causing the downfall of the baddies is because Shein and Temu are about to be tariffed down. A lot of people want to get on the internet and say, I believe in sustainability. I'm a sustainability freak. I care about the planet. And then you go on TikTok of somebody that did a Shein haul, and those same people will be in the comment section talking about, low-key I be on Shein. Because people cannot afford to pay $50 for a shirt.
I know people love shopping at Shein because they get cute clothes for next to nothing, so they can just buy and buy and buy as much as they want, but we need to stop shopping at Shein. The people who work there are getting paid $3 for an 18-hour shift. Shein employees are barely able to take lunch breaks, and when they do things like shower and wash their hair because they are too busy mass producing hundreds and hundreds of thousands of clothes on a daily basis. It's not sustainable for the people who work there, nor is it sustainable for our environment. It is time to stop supporting this awful company.
With this crackdown and with these tariffs, not only just on Shein, but on websites like Pretty Little Thing and a lot of boutiques that design and sew their garments in different countries will now be heavily tariffed when being imported into the United States, which is going to cause prices to get extremely high. Because if you're a girlie that's shopping on Shein and you're paying $5 for a shirt, it does not make any sense for you to be paying $20, $30, $40, $50 for some polyester.
Can we talk about how expensive stores like Princess Polly, Urban Outfitters, Abercrombie are all selling their clothes in the $50 to $100 price range, when they're really just tricking us into buying name brand because a majority of their clothes are literally made out of plastic? This is why it's so important to read the tags on your clothes so you can ensure that you're buying high quality pieces that will last forever and not fall apart in one wash.
A lot of Shein's prices have been slowly going up while that quality is still the same. The only difference is they're offering a wide variety of pieces and staying more up to date with the trends, which is why so many women get on apps like TikTok and Instagram and do so many Shein hauls. But we are slowly entering a point where the baddies, a budget, the baddies who've been figuring it out with Shein and Fashion Nova are going to have to pivot or going to have to learn how to sew.
Here are 3 reasons why you should learn how to sew. First, you save a lot of money. Most fabrics, depending on the fabric, isn't actually super expensive. When buying clothes, you're usually paying for the cost of labor or just the brand name. Number 2, you can make your designs come to life. You ever had an idea for clothes but you don't know where to get it from? Just make it. Also, I just love having one-on-one pieces because I will never see anybody else wearing it. And number 3, you value your clothes way more. When making clothes, you understand the amount of time you have to put into a garment, and because of that, you care for it, compared to buying fast fashion like Shein and just wearing an item once.
Quality of garments that are worth the $50 these days are just as garbage as Shein. What I've noticed is a lot of these brands will claim to be sustainable and claim to provide 100% cotton and 100% this, and then you wear the garment, and when somebody is wearing polyester, if you stink, you're going to stank, because polyester is not going to prevent that smell of yours from leaking across the room. It's actually going to exemplify the smell.
Can anybody tell me why? Anytime I wear a mesh material shirt, my armpits stink.
Mesh tends to smell like BO because it's a synthetic fabric. It's a little hard for me to explain, so let me show you instead.
So oil and dirt are more attracted to synthetic fibers, mesh in this case, rather than natural ones, like cotton. This attraction means that body soil stays trapped on mesh, which is a synthetic, and eventually causes that body odor smell.
I've noticed with, a lot of garments that may say this is 100% sustainable and we recycle, and this is recycled cotton, recycled polyester. But it's still giving the same thing. It's still giving the same fabric. And as somebody that's a fashion major and can identify a double cover stitch and a double welt and a butterfly seams and all these different seams and garments and different types of fabrics, I'm telling you, babe, it's a lot of these brands that are getting by scamming people just because people pay for the aesthetics. And there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of baddies pay for the aesthetics. I definitely do. I'll definitely look past a piece that, is poorly made just because it's cute and just because I want to wear it. But at the end of the day, we're getting to a point, as a lot of people are getting laid off from their jobs and a lot of these prices are getting higher, where a lot of these baddies cannot afford to just go and just buy a piece to just throw away or put to the side or resell on Depop, because people need to reprioritize their money. What does this mean for the new baddie era? We've already seen, during 2020, when everybody was locked in their houses during the pandemic, that a lot of people were moving from, going to hair salons and going to nail salons and going to a lot of communal places to getting these different hobbies and figuring out how to do these things themselves. And I believe as a woman, that's beneficial for you to learn. How can I give myself a wax? How can I do these Pilates classes at home? How can I do my hair? How can I do my nails? Just because as somebody who can do all of those things, I've saved a lot of money learning how to do things myself. Even when I got my first silk press, I got a professional silk press. But when I tell you I was paying attention to all the products this lady was putting in my head, all the methods she was using during the silk press, babe, if I wanted to do a silk press tomorrow, the press would be laid. I'd be looking like James Brown, okay? But that was it for this video. If you liked it, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my other channel and my socials, and have a beautiful day. But she don't love me, she too scary.
Life move fast and you